guys, and today we will be looking at this all new tooled brake van by Bachmann. This was announced 3 months ago, roughly in about August, in their autumn range. And this is a South Eastern Chatham Railway brake van, known as a dancer because of the size of them. And this is in the South Eastern Chatham grey livery, so it's an Era 2. And the product code for this you need is 38-915. And I got this from Kerner Model Shop, and it cost me £42. It's a lot, I know. So let's get into the review and see if it is actually worth the money or not. Starting off in the detail bag, you do get some detail to add, which is some underframe braking, I believe, for the guards van. You also get some instructions on how to add it. It does say use glue to add it if you want to. There's 2 holes just beside the wheels where you just clip it in. I don't know why Bachmann couldn't have added it, but they say it's for static display only, but it will do second radius. A little bit confusing. It's just 2 pipes joined together and they're just black. Now as we move on to the back or the front of the guards van, depending on your preference, we do have a small NEM coupling already applied at both ends. Moving on up, we do have a hook in the centre. We also have a few rivets dotted around there as well. We do have plastic unsprung buffers, and they are of the era. I don't know if they're meant to be sprung in real life or not, but these ones are not. It's a little bit disappointing. We also have some bracing as well. If you look down the side, you can see some handrails picked out in white, which is a nice touch. We also have a wood effect going up and some more bracing. We have a massive hole for the guards to look out of the guards van when it's travelling. And you can also see some glazing as well, further back. As we now move on to the side, both sides to me are exactly the same. The livery of this guards van is in South Eastern Chatham grey, and they're nicknamed dance halls because they're quite big. We do have the lettering on the side crisply applied. We also say it's a goods brake as well. You can also see some picked out handles as well in white all over the place. We do have a wood effect and some bracing in grey, like I said before. We also have some tampo printed numbers. We have 25 tonnes, and we also have the number of this brake van, which is 11902, if I got that correct. Again, as we move down, we also have some more tampo printed stuff on the sole bar as well. Most of the body and chassis is plastic. These are weight inside, which we'll get into in a minute. We have axles and springs already applied as well. They're moulded, like I said. Some bracing as well. Then we have a footboard too, and we have metal wheels to go with it. And you also can see the lamp irons as well at the side of this guards van as well. There should be 4 in total, and I think they are separately applied as well. As we do an aerial view on top of the guards van and also inside, starting on top of the guards van, we do have it in a cream. We also have 4 rain ducts which look like lines, and then we also have a chimney for the stove as well. As we look inside, we do have some detail but it's not picked out. We do have wood flooring from the bits you can see from the outside. When you get inside, there's no wood flooring, it's just 2 screws. I think there's a weight in this, it's quite heavy. We do have a pipe for the stove which matches up with a chimney on top. We also have a handbrake, a table by the looks of it, and I think possibly a chair as well. Nothing's painted, which is a very, very letdown for me. They could have painted it at least anyway. Like I said, we have wood flooring on the outside, nothing on the inside, and it's just easy to get your fingernail under the shell and lift off. It's quite easy to take apart. And finally, as we do a underneath look at the guards van, we do have some brake rigging already applied. There's some holes to add the detail parts if you wanted to, with a bit of glue, like I said before. We also have the footboard as well, again in plastic. We do have metal spoke wheels, which run quite freely. You can also see the NEM coupling, the Bachmann sign, and some bracing underneath there. There really is not much to look at, so I do apologise. But again, it's all in plastic, nothing's picked out at all. So yeah guys, that's the end of the review and running session. Before I give my opinion, I'll show you what it ran with. Well, I'll tell you what it ran with. It ran with a mixture of freight wagons or good wagons, coal trucks from Oxford Rail, some more South East and Chatham stuff from Rapido, and it ran with some trying stuff as well. Just a general mixture there. The loco that was with it was a Hornby Merchant Navy class in its wartime black Aberdeen Commonwealth. I thought I'd go with a southern theme because I haven't got too many South East and Chatham Railway locomotives and I don't want to keep repeating them in videos. In my opinion on this, if I'm honest, disappointing, expensive and disappointing, quite easily put. I would have thought maybe some sort of sprung buffers for £41, £42, £41, even £50 on the Bachmann website, which is a joke, if I'm honest with you. I honestly wish I waited for people to review it before I made my decision, but I thought I'd take the plunge and buy one. The lack of painted interior is a letdown. Yeah, we got glazing and we got a few stuff in there, but when it's running around track, are you going to see it? I don't know. Is it the sake of detail for detail? Basically just make money out of the consumers, the buyers? Possibly. I don't quite understand the sprung buffers. It's the same with the Rapido stuff. They don't have sprung buffers, so it could be an era thing, but it would have been nice for them to try at least. For me, it looks nice, but it's too expensive. Personally, I would wait for a sale, like one of the model shops do a sale on them, and that's when I'd pick it up. If I had to redo this again, I wouldn't buy it brand new. I would have waited for a sale. I am disappointed, not upset, but just disappointed. I feel like I've been robbed. That I should be on Crime Watch or something. I feel like I've been robbed. That's my opinion. Personally, like I said, I wouldn't buy one. It is nice. It looks nice. Just the price tag is a little high for me, personally, for a guards van or goods brake, depending on your preference. Look at the likes of Oxford Rail, and even I think the Rapido 6-wheeled South East and Chatham brake van's like £32, £34, and that's new tooled as well. So yeah, that's my opinion on it. Let me know yours, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. So please take care and goodbye.